Hi everybody, this is Spartica, welcome. Today I'm playing ACBL sanctioned tournament, 12 boards, match point scoring. This is one of their 1 hour tournaments, and so I think there's 26 pairs competing. So let's get started. Partner's got a 1 spade opener. I've got 19 points, good spade fit. We're looking probably for a slam here. So let's give a 2/1 response to get started. Okay, he's probably got 6, not necessarily. 3 spades to confirm the trump suit. He's got minimum, sort of, but we're still going to go 4-0, see what happens. Does he have, he's got the 1 king. 5 hearts asked, does he have the queen? So he's saying, yes, I've got the queen and the king of diamonds. So could be looking at 7 here, but I'm just going to go 6 because he's shown a minimum hand. So we'll keep it safe. Could play for 6-no, but we're going to keep it safe in the 6 spades. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. I've got 4 clubs and 2 diamonds. That's 6. Ace of hearts is 7. 5 spades is 12. So I've got my 12 tricks. There's no real possibility of any other trick because I've just got 2 doubleton diamonds. So unless I get a ruff right away, this is going to be over pretty quick. We'll take out the trump. Seven. So I could play it out, but there's no way the robots are going to throw off the heart. So I can just claim my 12 tricks here, and there we go. I could have made this in no trump as it turns out, but I decided to play it safe. So we're getting good hands here. 17 points. So I'm going to open a 1 no trump. Do I have a major? No, I do not have a major. 3 no. Okay, so I'm top of my bid. He's probably got 10 points. I should be able to make this. Let's take a look here. Okay, so I have 5 diamonds, 2 hearts, 7. Ace of spades is 8, and lots of possibilities either in spades or clubs. And I have a chance to set up one of those before they knock out my other heart. And I'm going to try the spades first, just because. So I'm going to take my ace. I always keep them guessing about who has that king of hearts. And let's get over to diamonds. So I could run some diamonds, but I'd be squeezing myself perhaps. So I'm going to do that spade finesse right away and see what happens. Okay. So now I've got my diamonds. I might have the 4 spade. It's a question of taking tricks and cashing out before they run their hearts. So 1 spade has been thrown off, watching that. Clubs, so my only realistic chance here is the 4 spades. We're looking pretty good. And whoever's got the ace will surely have another heart. There, so 630. Pretty happy with that. I could have played for the club, and I would have been able to set up 2 clubs. My 5 diamonds, ace king of hearts, and an ace of spades. So probably the same outcome. Okay, I'm on bid here. I'm the dealer, 16 points. Bid 1 no trump. And that's what we're going to play. Okay. So we are going to lose probably 5 hearts right away, unless they somehow block the suit. And I've only got 5 quick tricks: ace king of spades, ace king of clubs, ace of diamonds, but lots of possibilities. But my problem is I'm going to get squeezed right away. And so I have to already be thinking about my discards. So I'm probably going to throw off 2 spades here. Just go down to the bare ace king of spades. If I play that and the queen of spades drops 2, that'll sell the jack. And that means I'm going to have to throw off clubs here, maybe a spade in the end too. So let's see how it plays out. Hopefully they're 4 or 5, or they switch. Isn't that nice? This gives me a tempo to set something up. So would he be leading away from the queen? Probably not. From the 10? Probably not. So probably got the queen 10 over here. So so they're being really nice to me. So I'm going to take that. And because they're being nice, rather than get to the king of clubs, I'm just going to play ace and another diamond. Might have got the finesse there, looks like. But to get to the board, I might not have an entry. So now they can cash their hearts. Maybe it's 6, I don't know. Let's take a look. We're looking good so far. Throw off a club and a club. And there we go. Got 2 diamonds, ace king of clubs, king of spades I can claim. So unfortunately for them, they could have led 5 hearts. The diamond finesse looked like it would have worked, but I took advantage of the switch to set up a diamond, and I'm happy with the entry. We're all just a little above average here. That's 6 spades. I don't know if I can look at other tables here. Yeah, so we can see that one person went 6-no. A little more risky, but and then some people missed the slam there. Okay. Just adding up my points. 19 points. Pretty nice. I seem to be getting all the good hands. I don't know if it's designed this way. So I'll just open 1 club, 1 spade. Let's see what no trump says. Okay, so I don't have support in spade, which I could do a Q bid for that. So I'm going to bid 2 no trump. I've got good heart stoppers and everything. So let's see if he can go 3 spades. So he's got 6. I'm going to go 4 spades. And I know I'm going to get a lead through my king queen of hearts, which isn't ideal, but that's okay. Okay, so what I want to do is set up my clubs before they knock out my ace of diamonds. So I think I can make this. My risks are I might lose the queen of spades, possibly 2 spades. Might lose the king of clubs, but I don't want a diamond switch. Or if they switch to, yeah, which is what I'm getting. So I can live with it. So I'm going to take the trump out and play on clubs. So 19 points. Board has 6, that's 25. He did an overcall. So I'm going to play him for the queen of spades. Let's see where it is. Nope, it's not to be. So of course they're going to play the diamond. Now I really need the 10 of club finesse to work. So we're going to take out, doesn't matter if I throw off a club, I only need 3 tricks here. But it's not really looking good for me. With him the opener, it looks like he will have the king of clubs. So, but if he doesn't, isn't that wonderful? And now I've got to the point where I can claim. So he did have 10 points, and the queen of spades was 3 offside. So pretty happy with that. We're all in the high 50s for this. 18 points, all 4 aces. So sometimes when you have 5 clubs and 4 diamonds, you open a diamond just so you don't have a rebid problem. In this case, I can reverse if I want to. So I'll bid normally 1 club, 2 diamonds. Shows a reverse, 18 to 25 for it. Pretty well describes my hand. Let's see what he can do over that. So I want to be in game here, and I'm thinking 3-no is best. They're going to lead a heart probably. And I only have 1 stopper, but if he has any clubs at all, a king or a queen or something like that. So we'll go 3-no and see how that works. It's a little bit risky. 5 clubs is a possibility too. But here I'm lucky that my partner has a magic card, the King of Hearts, which is the 2nd stopper, and he's got the King, Queen of Spades. And the King of Hearts is going to be an entry too. So let's take a quick look at the bidding. They didn't lead anything. So we've got options here. I can hold up on the first heart, just sort of as a safety play. There's no switch that hurts me. When I get in, I plan on taking the ace of hearts, play the ace of spades to set up that suit, play the ace of clubs, and a club to my queen of clubs, and hopefully the king's on side. If it is, it's all over. If not, then I might have to rely on setting up a spade or the diamond finesse. So we're going to just let that win, see what happens. Good things can happen sometimes. I don't mind that at all. So I'm going to continue with what I was going to do, which is just set up the spades, play the ace of clubs. So I do have King of Hearts always as an entry there. So the Jack of clubs. The robots are, he might have the king as well. He could have the 10 of clubs. They always do that. So 10 of clubs is out there. I'm going to play him for a singleton king. Could be wrong. He had them both, so it didn't matter. But he was nice enough to clear the suit for me. And now it's pretty well all over. I'm going to take my clubs are good. Those 2 spades are good. And I can just claim. So pretty good. 5 clubs would have been problematic. Might have worked, but it doesn't score as well as 3-no trump. So I'm pretty sure by now that the hands all seem to be skewed in favor of the dealer, because I'm getting great hands. 18 points with a 6-card spade suit, so I like that. Forcing no trump. I'm going to say I've got 6 with 18, 4 spades. So we're just going to pass. I've sort of set my limit out already for my hand. No point in going any further. Okay, so what are my losers? I might lose the King of Spades, the Ace Queen of Clubs, and the Ace and a small diamond. So I've got a potentially 4 losers. So we're going to start right away with this, with the spade. It's a safe lead because if it loses, he can't lead the club. There's things I could do. I could clear the heart suit so that I force him to lead a diamond or a club, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to take it on the board. I still have the queen as an entry for later on, for when I have to lead, if I have to lead clubs myself. I'll lead the Jack of Spades and see what happens. King of Covers. So we're looking pretty good. So my only threat now is if there's 3 spades to the 9 behind me. So nothing I can do to prevent that, but that's not going to happen. Okay, so I want to see if I can set up a diamond or put West on the lead so that, yeah, he'll probably just lead another heart. So I could try to eliminate hearts a little bit to make it less likely that he can lead it. So let's do one round of that. And then I'm going to play ace of diamonds, small diamond. Now, usually the robot cannot resist going up if I lead to the jack, and I really want West to win this trick. And it's not going to happen. But I can play low, but still not going to happen. So they're determined to lead a club through me, and as much as I tried to prevent it. And I can go up with the king, play for the queen. This is sort of a 50-50 thing. I just usually play low, and it's great. I got the right guess here. So I've got all trump, queen of hearts, I can claim. So we're making everything here. We had to see that 3 no trump was a good board. This one we can look at things so we can see that the people in clubs, part scores were not good, and 6 clubs did not do well. And it looks like 3 clubs can only make 3 legitimately, maybe 4. One person made 5, but still for a bad board. And so far, 450 is good. So I guessed the clubs. I don't know how else they did it. I tried to maximize my chances, keeping the right people on lead and everything. So 15 points, minimum 1 no trump, but we'll do it. 3 no trump, so straightforward. Partners probably got 10 points or 11 or 12. Let's take a look. So 10 points. So I have 2 heart tricks, no more. I've got 2 spade tricks. The lead of the 2 is good. It implies an honor probably. Might be from the queen jack, but we'll see what happens here. Just I don't get a freebie. So I do have a finesse of the 10 king, but I'm pretty sure the jack of spades is behind me. So one of the ways to deal with that is to put him on lead again. So let's see what we can do for that. I'm going to try to get 3 club tricks, 2 heart tricks, that's 5, ace, king of spades, 6, 7. So I got a little work cut out for me. And I'll have to see what I can do with the diamonds. But I would really like him to... So I want to lose this trick to West, but East isn't cooperating. Okay, so I'm going to play a club, and it's a question of whether I want to keep an entry to the board or my hand. And I'm thinking I've got lots of entries to the board with the ace, king of hearts, but I think I'll keep 10 of clubs on the board as a 3rd entry. And yeah, so he's not cooperating. So it's time to lead diamonds. It's a question, do I want to play a club first? So my problem here is that it's going to lead another heart, and then the hearts are wide open. So I've only got 3 more tricks: king of hearts, 9 of clubs, king of spades. So there's a very good chance I won't make this. And because I might need to lead diamonds twice towards my king, I'll keep the 10 of clubs for now over there as a 3rd entry. And I guess I got to up with the king, and I'm not happy about that because I kind of knew that was going to happen. And I knew that was going to happen. So, how am I going to do this? I'm going to cash that. And if I play a diamond, he's throwing up, there's 3 hearts, 2 diamonds. So if I play another diamond, they're just going to take all the rest of the tricks, probably. So I'm going to cash my king of spades, and now I play a diamond, but I don't expect to win any more tricks. So I'm down 2 for 200, but I'm doing this as a minimizing my losses. And you can see that if the jack of spades on side, no, the jack of spades was where I expected it would be. So really with the ace queen of diamonds here, 3 clubs, my only hope was to score the tricks I did. Ace king of spades, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, and the 3rd club. Okay, so that doesn't look like a great board, but we did have some good ones up here. So minimum 13. We'll open a club. Okay, so 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 hearts. We're getting into the bidding. So I'm minimum, but we definitely do want to play this hand in spades. So I think with a minimum hand, my partner's passed hand, we might get them down is more likely than we can making spades. So I'm just going to pass. And I'm on lead. So I can take trump out or whatever, but might as well just play my partner's suit. Can't go wrong with that. Or can you? We'll find out. Okay, so it looks like it's a good lead. But he doesn't want to. Partner saying, let's take out the trump. Okay. I'm not too worried about the diamonds, so I'll go with partner strategy. Trust your partner. Throw off a spade. At most, declare's only got 1 more spade. So I'm pretty sure my partner has the king, so I'm going to play the ace, so play that. And problem is, now declare has 2 more hearts. And if he runs the diamond successfully, that's 6 tricks. So there's still 7. So it looks, and if he has the ace of clubs, I'm debating if my partner has the ace of clubs, do we want to take the ace king of clubs right away? Or am I giving up a trick and the setting trick by leading a club? And it's a passed hand. I'm just going to play it safe here. So they're going to get 2 hearts. He might be able to bring in the diamond suit now the way he played it. King of hearts. So let's see how he does it. So now he's got to take that club finesse. And if I play my king of diamonds, he's still got this club probably for an entry. So I don't want to do that. I want to take away his entry. Diamond. Now he's out of trump. And do we get another club? No, we don't. But we got him down. Okay, so pass. I am a minimum hand, but enough to open 1 spade. And not a forcing no trump, but I'm going to go 2 hearts. Shows 12, shows my hand, 12 to 18, so partner probably won't get overly excited. Or will he? Yeah, so he's probably got 2 spades for that bid and a minimum. So still with my singleton queen of diamonds, this is where I want to be. Okay, so we have 2 heart losers, ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, king jack of spades. There's a lot of losers here. There's a possible ruff of a club and what have you. So we'll play small and win the jack. Not necessarily good. I'm going to play the queen of diamonds because I want to, but I may not have an entry to the board now because it might be ace of clubs and a ruff. So let's see what happens. We're going to get it. Okay. So he's giving me a free finesse. Let's try the 10. Not what I hoped. And let's see how that's working. Oh, magic. So I get to play my king of diamonds, might as well. So my 5 of clubs is good. Okay, I've still got ace king of heart losers. Still got a lot of losers. So if I play a heart, I still have the possibility of roughing the third heart with a spade. Unlikely that they'll let me do that. Leading the 5 of spades, taking the finesse. Yeah, so I'm gonna, I'm tempted to lead the club and throw off a heart or over rough as a way to take out 2 trumps, but I'm just gonna play a heart, queen. Don't let him know you got the jack, and get him to do the trump finesse for me. So it takes away my rough. So do I want to play for a 3-3 split? If not, I'm going to lose another one, but let's do it. Didn't work. And if I lead a heart, it's not going to be a winning thing. So I might as well just go gracefully, lead a heart, lead a spade. Maybe he'll lead the heart for me. Yeah, but could be the singleton ace is behind me at this point. Could be that he's under leading his ace. He knows what I did here. And so again, I'm trying to go down 1 instead of 2. So which is more likely? Is he under leading his ace? He did go up with that, so I'm going to try the jack. Yeah, he went up with the king of hearts. Why would he do that unless he didn't have the ace, right? So now we're going to play this. There goes the ace of hearts. He's still at 10. So I minimized my losses there. So 1 no trump pass might have been the best bid, but there we go. So here's a fun hand. I always like Michael's bids. So I've got 5 spades, 6 clubs, nice hand, 2 singletons. It's a very offensive hand. So we're going to bid 2 hearts, showing 5-5. Partner says, I want to be in spades. So the thing about this is the other hand plays the contract, and I lay mine down, which helps them on the defense. They know now to not lead. They know now to lead a heart mix, basically, because if they don't lead a heart, it might disappear. It will disappear. So they get their heart, but unless I get a club rough, or there's a bad distribution of spades, it's all over. The robots will always do that. They'll throw off the jack, and if you're not paying attention, you might think, oh, that must be the last one, but they're sneaky that way. They know that the jack and the 9 at this point are the same value. So not bad. That's the fun of Michael's bids, and we're going to claim. So we're doing pretty well. We've only had this one bad score. 16 points. 6-card suit. So I could do a 1 no trump opener, but you don't usually do that with a 6-card suit. If I open a diamond, what is my next bid going to be? 3 diamonds? 2 diamonds? If I open 1 no, I'm going to be a bad boy here, and I'm going to open 1 no. And no, I don't have a 5-card major. Might not have the 5-card major, but probably does have hearts, which is what I need. So I'll go 3. No, I'm 16. Got a long diamond suit. Let's see what happens. So he did have the hearts, which is just what I needed. My weakness here is actually I've only got 1 club stopper. So are they going to realize that in time and switch to clubs? No. And I've got, my best play is just to play ace and another diamond and overtake it with the jack, and that guarantees me 5 tricks. I've already got one, the heart is 6. The problem is I'm wide open in clubs, and if I play ace and another diamond right away, I'll never get the heart set up. So there's a risky way of playing this. I play the queen of hearts, they're going to ace it, knock out my club, and I'm going to go down. Play the diamonds. They might let me win the queen of hearts. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. They don't want me to get to the 4th heart, so this is perfect now. So I've got 2 tricks in the bag. I've got 5 more, that's 7, 8. If they knock out a club, that's 9. If they attack spades, that's 9. So I got my 9 tricks. So we're going to play it safe. No messing around with diamond finesses. We're going to overtake this now. Okay, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. So they're probably going to... So I'm going to play the queen, because if it wins, great. But if not, I've got the possibilities and the squeeze and the spades at the end here. So if I want to be greedy, I would let it ride to the jack of spades, and if it wins, then I can finesse again. But I'm pretty sure the king is to my left with west, and I want to force it and create an entry to the board, which means that now they can't lead a heart, because they know, well, they don't know if that jack of spades is an entry. So they're playing it safe, which good for me. I'm gonna take that trick, and so basically I've got 3 diamonds. I can queen of clubs. Best I can get 3 spades here. So I'm gonna play queen of clubs. Will they let me win that? I don't think so, but they did. See these? You gotta get in the minds of the bots, right? So now I've rectified the count, and I've set this up for a possible squeeze. The hearts are a threat. They gotta guard the hearts. Somebody's got the ace of clubs. They have to guard that. So I'm just gonna squeeze them because I've set up the jack of spades now. So I'm gonna play the queen, throw off that club. The jack, throw off the heart. The heart is the squeeze color. So there's the first spade gone already. So it's looking good. So now it's going to be really squirmy for them, because somebody's got to keep the ace of clubs, somebody's got to keep the ace of hearts. So there's another spade gone. I'm throwing off the king of hearts, and another spade gone. So I think it's going to be all over now here. Isn't that fun when they go to bed with 2 aces? Pretty nice. Okay, so that's got to be a good board. Well, I think we can look at it even here, other tables. 460, yeah, nobody else made anything close to that. Somebody made 430, and that's, yeah, so pretty nice. Okay, partner preempting. I've got 6 hearts to the ace, king, queen, jack. So how do we want to play this? We'll play this forcing for 1 round. So we got a lot of losers, but how good are his clubs? We don't know. So I'm going to play 3 hearts. It's forcing for 1 round. What is he going to do? 4 clubs. He says he doesn't like that. So I could pass 4 clubs. And means that I can probably make it. You know, he might have 2 diamonds and a club loser. I can go 4 hearts, and it's actually a more risky hand because his hand could be totally useless, right? And I might lose 2 spades, a club, maybe 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, and he has no. So the safest thing here is just to pass. I can probably make 4 clubs. You know, I don't know how good his clubs are, but he's got 7 of them, and he says he doesn't like hearts. So he's probably got a singleton, which means like right away I got a lot of things. So you might get a ace king of diamonds and then a club lead, but then we've got plenty of tricks after that. Or I could be brave and just go 4 hearts. Brave and foolhardy, so I'll pass. So as much as I'd like to bid 4 hearts with this hand, and it's sort of just like I expected. There's my first 2 diamond losers. I got an ace of clubs still. So he's banging away at these things. I'm going to play the ace. Okay, so I got to get rid of these losers. I can ruff the diamond too, but not if they take my trump out. So king, get rid of the spade. So that's 7 hearts, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's only 2 hearts left. So I have 2 ways of playing this. Lead a club, but then it's going to be ace and another club, and I'll end up with a diamond loser. And if I lead a heart, he's roughing. So this is ideal now because I can get rid of a trump, and I can actually get rid of my diamond now. And things are looking better. So there's 6, 7 trumps, 8, so 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 3 trumps out. So unless they're all in one hand, I'm looking pretty good. So we'll play the queen, and things are getting even better now. And it's all over. And I'll claim. So let's take a look at this one here. If it's up, export. Let's see what would happen if I bid 4 hearts here. So if I bid 4 hearts, I've got 4 to the 9 here. I'm going to get the ace king of diamonds. I do have 2 clubs, so it may be possible to set up a club, but more likely it's just going to be ace of clubs, rough, king of hearts, another rough, and then the board is dead to me. So there's ways they can make the board dead just by playing it right away. So, and then once they lead an ace of spades, I'm wide open in spades. So I don't think I can make 4 hearts here, and so I was just playing it safe. If somebody makes it, good for them. And let's see if we can look at this here too. So we did have people making 4 hearts. And we can see how the play went too if we won one of them. Or no, I guess we can't. So anyway, let's see what we got. 63%, pretty decent. We had only really one hand, minus 200, always a bad result. And my 4 spades there didn't seem to be as good as others. So pretty good result. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me, and have fun, good bridge, and we'll see you later.